Are you looking for the best waterproof phones? In this video we will find some of the 6 best waterproof phones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Samsung Galaxy A54. Samsung Galaxy A54 back. The best waterproof phones. The Samsung Galaxy A54 is one of the best waterproof phones if you don't want to spend more money on a Galaxy S23 device. The design and build quality aren't as good as in the premium Galaxy phones, but it's still a nicely built handset. And it will also cost significantly less. Not to mention it still comes with an IP67 certification. Otherwise, the phone offers really nice specs considering its lower price point. This includes a Samsung Exynos 1380 processor, up to 8GB of RAM, as much as 256GB of storage, and a 6.4-inch Full HD screen with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. Additionally, you'll get a 5,000 mAh battery and a triple camera system. Number 2, ASUS Zenfone 9. ASUS Zenfone 9 back, standing on shelf. The best waterproof phones. The ASUS Zenfone lineup has long surprised us with quality phones at stunning price points. And while the ASUS Zenfone 9 isn't as strikingly affordable as its predecessors, it's still very competitive considering its $699 MSRP. You'll get powerful specs like a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, 6GB to 16GB of RAM, 128GB to 256GB of storage, a 4,300 mAh battery, and a 120Hz Super AMOLED display. It's also a 5.9-inch panel, which is one of the device's main highlights. Those who prefer smaller devices don't have many options these days, and the ASUS Zenfone 9 will be an excellent option for those who don't like Titanic smartphones. Number 3, Apple iPhone SE. iPhone SE rear upright. The best waterproof phones. Those looking for the Apple experience also have an affordable option. Apple has released the 2022 version of the iPhone SE, and while it looks just like previous iPhones, it comes with competent specs and a great iOS experience on the cheap. Surprisingly, the iPhone SE comes with an Apple A15 Bionic, the same chipset you'll find on the higher-end iPhone 13 devices. Other specs include 4GB of RAM, as much as 256GB of storage, and a pretty nice 12MP camera. The 4.7-inch display may be smaller, but the phone is also very compact and easily pocketable. It also doesn't sacrifice features like wireless charging. It even comes with an IP67 certification, making it one of the best waterproof phones to get on a budget. Number 4, Sony Xperia 14. Xperia 10 phone onward base. The best waterproof phones. Sony is the original big brand to offer water-resistant Android phones, and it's keeping this tradition alive with the Xperia 14. The new flagship is IP65/68 rated against dust and water. It's also one of the few devices to offer a 3.5mm port. Sony's waterproof Xperia 14 packs a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset, 12GB of RAM, up to 512GB of storage, and a 5,000 mAh battery. The firm is also touting a triple rear camera setup, featuring 3 12MP sensors, main, 2x telephoto, ultra-wide, and a 3D ToF sensor. It also has a gorgeous OLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate,